right, so I have probably about 220 miles left to go before we get to the 220 miles of trail to go. And this is what it looks like right off the bat. Just treated with unbelievable trail. Nice surface, good views, clean sky. This is what the next 115 hours is gonna look like. And we're gonna have a good time. Cool temperatures. It was near 100 down in Lone Pine. I think it was in the 70s when we parked at trail camp. At the Whitney Portal. All right, see you in a couple hours.
Starting, technically, we're going to call this day one. Day -1 really didn't go as planned. We started at 6 p.m. at the portal, and then the plan was to hike in 6 miles and then camp. We decided to summit last night. It was actually a really nice night. Like the wind was picking up as we got to trail camp, but then it seemed to kind of let off, but it was still cold up at the summit. And then just really had not such a good time with my altitude sickness, so that wasn't fun, but we survived. And then we had to come down this bank here last night. Finally got to our tent set up around 2:30 and then went to bed. So today we have 2 passes, I think, to do. Maybe make it to Ray Lakes. Maybe about 40 miles. All right.
Morning, 6:15 a.m. day 2. We've been going for about an hour and a half now. We had a tough day yesterday after only getting 2 hours of sleep. We're gonna try and make up for it today. So far, the views are okay. We just summited Glen Pass. It was a little bit of a butt kicker. Pretty much woke up this morning and went straight uphill for an hour and a half. Now we go straight downhill, wash, rinse, repeat. See you later today. All right, it's about 10 a.m. Got some good miles in already. And we're starting up Pinchot Pass. Started at 8,100 feet elevation, and I think it goes to just over 12, 7.5 miles, or 7.7 miles. And a lot of climbing. It looks beautiful. Check it out. We're going up there somewhere, or over there, who knows? I don't know where it's taking us. It's just taking us on a ride. I'll check back in with you at the top. All right, it's 3:40 p.m. on officially the second day. We're supposed to do 40 miles today, and at 3 p.m. we'd only done 20. John's struggling in the altitude on all the big climbs. On the downhills, he's fine. He's doing great, real fast, but on the uphills, he's struggling. So we have some time constraints. We're supposed to be certain places at certain times, and we're running behind, so he's made me push on reluctantly. We're barely 2 days into this 5-day, or 2.5 days into this 6-day, or however you want to look at it. And it sucks leaving a man behind. But he's got all his gear. He's got everything he needs. He'll be fine. He's done some big events, so he's just gonna be slow. And so, well, that's what it is. I'm gonna try and push on till about 7 or 8 p.m. Set up tent, and then my plans are to sleep from like 8 to 2. About 2 o'clock in the morning. It's been getting so cold. I've been waking up, so yeah, fuck it. Let's get out of bed. So I'm planning to wake up at 2 and hit the road. All right, well, I'll check in with you later. Let's see how we're doing. Well, just crested Mather Pass. Depends on probably what part of the United States you're from, how you pronounce it. I'll call it Mather. So, just crested that, a little over 12,000 feet. It's been 3 hours since I left John. I've done 10 miles, including the 6 miles and 3,500 feet of gain going up the pass. Oh, you know what? I take that back. This pass was smaller. It was only 2,000 feet of climb for the 6 miles. So it wasn't bad. Other than the top, I was able to hold a 21-minute pace. So It's pretty good for steep climbing and high altitude. I gotta try and get in as many miles as I can real quick here before sunset. Sunset's in just over an hour, and I'd like to be kind of setting up camp right at sunset during twilight. Morning. It's I'm sure that looked good on camera. 7:30 in the morning. I'm making my way up Muir Pass. Haven't seen John today. I don't think I'm gonna see him again. Probably not for the whole trip. It's a bummer. So yeah, got into camp around 8 p.m. last night. Woke up at 2 a.m. Got back on the trail by 2:45. Have a big push today to get to the resupply by 5 p.m. at Muir Trail Ranch. A little over 40 miles, or right at 40 miles. So I'll let you guys know when I get to the top of the pass here. Morning. It is a little after 6 a.m. on Friday morning. Another early morning. I got up at 2, getting better about getting all my stuff packed up. I was probably on the move by about 2:30. Did Selden Pass. Now I'm heading over to Deer Trail, Bear Trail, some 4-letter animal name trail that goes over to VVR. From my understanding, there is some cell phone reception there, so I'm hoping to get a hold of the girls and to tell them to not come out and backpack. I'm guessing John is, at this point, probably 12 hours behind me. He wasn't going to be able to get his resupply at MTR, so he's got to wait till 8 a.m. when they open. So I was going to put in probably 20 miles behind me at that point. So I'm gonna head up here, text the girls, tell them not to come out, and see if we can figure out a game plan from there. To be honest, at this point, after yesterday's push, did about 44 miles. Beat my body up pretty bad though. Both my ankles are swollen pretty bad. Really bad shin splints. Right knee's giving me issues. And I'm chafing in places I can't tell you on camera. So we'll see how far we make it today. Hopefully get in the water a little bit and clean up a little bit. All right, well, I'll keep you posted. So I was able to get a hold of the girls. Appears that John kept struggling, so he hiked out Bishop Pass and the girls picked him up. So he's showered and had good meals and slept in a real bed. What a dick, right? So I've pushed on and I'm not gonna meet with the girls today, so that alleviates a little bit of pressure on me. So I just found a great little waterfall area and sat down and did some laundry and kind of half bathed, if you will. So we gotta go up Selden Pass now. It's about 2,000 feet and about 4 miles. So it's gonna be a little bit rough, but now that I'm under no pressure, just take my time and enjoy it.